Billionaire real estate investor Sam Zell, my special guest this weekend. So in terms of energy specifically, is it the drillers, the service companies, the fracture, where specifically are you seeing the opportunity within energy?
Well, I mean, we have done a bunch of different things. I mean, we have, put together a New York Stock Exchange public company called Par Petroleum that's really focused on refineries. And we have a refinery in Hawaii, and we have a refinery in Wyoming, and we have other refinery assets on our agenda, all of which are acquirable at significant discounts to what it would cost to replace them. Now, you may argue that there's no justification for fully replacing them. But I don't think, jet fuel is going away. I don't think gasoline is going away in the next 2 weeks. And therefore, I think that some of the analysis of the value of refineries, I think, is underrepresenting what the opportunities are. We're also, looking at different places in the United States. We're invested in the Permian. We're invested in the Marcellus. We're invested in the Bakken. We're invested in the Colorado gas. So we try to have a broad perspective without making too big a bet on any one arena.
It's pretty extraordinary that the U.S. is or is about to become an oil and energy exporter.
How many years did we, listen to every political campaign that started with energy independence?
Yeah, exactly.
And we have achieved energy independence.
Yeah, that was
pretty extraordinary.
That was one of President Trump's main sort of goals in terms of moving the needle on economic growth. And now we just saw 2 straight quarters of 4% growth. To what do you attribute that? How would you characterize the broader economic backdrop? Is it the tax policy, the rollback in regulations that was most important, or something else?
Well, I think it's an attitude. I mean, I was talking with somebody the other day who's in a highly regulated industry, and I basically said to him, I said, well, what was it like before, and what is it like now?
Good
and he
question.
said before, the discussions with the regulator was always about how much the punishment was going to be. Today, the discussion with the regulator is, how can we avoid the punishment? That changes the way people look at everything. If you view the government as a major impediment, then you go out of your way to avoid the government. Now, in many cases, that defines itself as not making investments, not taking risk.
Right.
The other side of the coin is that if there's a positive attitude, then that encourages people to take risk, to invest capital, to test their limits.
Well, do higher interest rates and a string of rate hikes change the scenario? I mean, yes, you're right. Animal spirits have been unleashed. The regulatory environment was holding businesses back. They were sitting on cash. Now they're not. But now we've got a Federal Reserve that's bent on taking rates up from the bottom. We're probably going to see rates go up next week when the Fed meets. Your take on the impact?
There's a guy named Jim Grant, who I'm sure you had on your show.
Yes, of course. He's been a regular on this program.
And I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, he writes this thing called Grant's Report, which I read.
Grant's Interest Rate Observer is very good publication.
Which I read every week.
Yeah.
And he had an article once, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, about somebody calling, and he asked him about interest rates, and he said, it's a little bit like the NBA. And he says, so let me explain. He says, up until whenever it was in 1957, basketball had no shot clock. So the worst example of which was the Minneapolis Lakers beat the Syracuse Nationals 18-17. And the next day, the owner of the Syracuse Nationals put in a shot clock. And it saved basketball. In the same manner, I would argue that low interest rates at the level of which we have been for the last few years.
Well, we were at zero.
Well, from my perspective, that eliminates the sense of urgency. And if you eliminate the sense of urgency, it changes the way you look at any opportunity. You talked about these guys having huge amounts of cash on their balance sheet.
Right.
If interest rates are zero, what's the urgency to invest it?
So you want this manipulation to stop. You want rates to be where they naturally should.
Well, I mean, the governments of the world have been manipulating interest rates
And
since
currencies.
the beginning of time.
Yes.
And I think it would be nice to think maybe we wouldn't, we wanted to impede that from going forward, but that's not exactly a realistic assessment. But I think you need interest rates at reasonable levels in order to encourage people to act. If I don't have a meter on my decision making, it has a big impact on how I make decisions.
Yeah, that's a good point.